you said take the emotions out of it. And I always, for me, I always say like the thing that's like I'm not scared of much, but the thing that scares me is financial insecurity. And so, I know for a lot of business owners, that is, there's just a fear around the numbers, and there's this emotion that's tied into that. So, how do you help people change that relationship so that it just becomes like the numbers are what they are. They're telling you a story, and don't go off the deep end about the story. Just understand that's the story, and we need to maybe, change the story, change the narrative, or we need to keep going with that story. How do you help them change that relationship?
Because one thing that I do is I let the CEO. I deal with CEOs and just let them know that you're the leader of your business and you have a lot of people that look up to you. So having financial clarity, being a confident leader, making strategic decisions, all that can be seen by your staff, by your partners, by people that come in contact with you on a day-to-day basis. So you're making decisions every day that affect people, that affect growth and affect profitability. And if you don't understand the financial impact of your decisions, you're always going to lead in the dark. So you have to take emotions out of it the moment you decide to become a CEO, to become a founder. That means you're a leader. You can't operate in fear. You cannot operate in fear. You cannot, when you come to me, yeah, you're afraid of your numbers. You don't like looking at them. I just leave it to my CPA and no, I want you to know your numbers. I want you to have those. When you leave me, I want you should be able to have those board meetings with your staff, with your team, with your head up high, and knowing you know why you're making these decisions in your business. You can't run from your numbers. You need to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers and operating blind, like what type of leadership skills are you showing your team, your people? How you represent your company as the leader when you're operating in the dark? So we got to start running from our numbers. So I am really big on educating my business owners on their numbers